The Yanmar SV26 is a small excavator and it weighs under 3 tons. It's usually used on small landscaping and roadworks jobs. This model is in the larger 1:32 scale and it comes in a Yanmar branded box with a nice photo of the real machine on the back. But as is so often the case, there's no other information about the real machine. Inside the box, the model is contained between a pair of plastic formers, and they are held together by poppers which are satisfying to pull apart. There's no assembly to do on this model because it is complete out of the box. There's not much detail underneath the model, but the rubber tracks have a decent tread pattern, and they're mounted on very simple track frames which don't have working rollers, but the drive sprocket has some detailing. At the front there's a simple dozing blade. Although the cab doesn't have wipers, most of the detailing is very good, and on the outside there are thin metal grab rails and delicate mirrors. On the inside there are some very nice controls, some graphics, and a textured floor. The body has got some nice squills and graphics, and the Yanmar name is nicely cast in relief. There's a small metal bucket, but a very nice area of detailing on the model is the hydraulics on the boom and stick. Although some of the silver rivet connections are large, the real machine does look a bit like that. Once again we move out to the Cranes Etc. test track, and here we see the little Yanmar trying to get a grip on its tracks. They are made of rubber, but they don't roll at all easily, and it could be that they need to be flexed a few times to get them to roll nicely. Still, at least they can be rotated if you want to put the effort in. At the front of the machine there's a small dozing blade and it can be raised and lowered, although the ram that controls it is not very stiff. One feature on the model that's no problem at all is rotation, and it spins round nice and smoothly without any rocking of the body. It's straight on to the excavator functions, and the boom can rotate on its pivot point, and that allows the machine to do offset digging if it's in a tight corner. The movement of the boom and the stick is good and it's been engineered well. There's enough stiffness in the hydraulic rams to hold most poses, and the range of movement is good too. So if you want you can fold the boom and stick right up. Let's engage the patented Cranes Etc. hover mode and try digging at depth. And it does well, digging in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Yeah, okay, alright, that's enough. That's enough! Let's now move on to the genuine imitation real life test. For this test we'll try the Yanmar loading up a Volvo road tipper, and we'll see if it can reach up and over the tipper sides. Hey, what's this about? Look at the size of the Yanmar. It's as big as a mining backhoe. And yes, it loads the road tipper with ease. Now of course those of you that are clever will have noticed there's a difference in scale between these models. The Yanmar is 1:32 and the Volvo tipper is 1:87. The Yanmar SV26 is a nice quality model from Motorart. Certainly some of the detailing on the hydraulics and the cab is very good, and the features of the model generally work well enough. Of course in 1:32 scale you can't pose it with most other construction models, but if you can accept that, this is a nice model which is highly recommended.